but there is no truly right answer. There's more efficient answers, there's less efficient answers, but there's no truly a wrong answer, right? Because there's too many variables to take into account to really say, hey, that was wrong or that was right. So what's going to happen is I'm essentially going to read this out loud. You can grade my 3rd grade reading level skills and follow along. And then at the end of it, essentially, you'll get a certain time period to write out an action. And then when, time is up, pencils down, or however typing stops, and then we will go over kind of some of the ideas that we had on how to solve this tactical problem set.
Are we treating the company as the platoon in this case? Because in the description it says company.
This is a fire team. Let me see, where are we at here?
Yeah, it just says you're the company's movement to an attack position. Do we want to just treat it as the entire, just as platoon instead of company?
Yeah, that works. Don't mind that.
Okay.
All right. So, situation. Oh, before I begin, does anyone have any questions or need me to re-explain anything? Okay. All right. Cool. So, this one is called Tactical Decision Game 98 TAC 8 Poachers by the Bank. And this one's by Dr. Andrew H. Hershey. So the way this is going to work is situation. You are the leader of 3rd Fire Team. Your squad is going to provide left flank security during the platoon's movement to an attack position prior to a surprise night assault. As a promising squad leader, you have been instructed to attend the lieutenant's orders briefing. There, you receive information on the route of advance and the enemy's estimated strength and disposition. You are informed the company will be moving north, generally parallel, and east of the Lost Stream. This is the Lost Stream in blue here. So again, you will be moving generally north. So here's your north-seeking arrow up here on the kind of top right of the map. You guys are moving from the bottom of the map to the top of the map on the right side or the east side of said Lost Stream. The need for noise discipline and maintaining the element of surprise are stressed repeatedly. The briefing ends and you return to your team to make final preparations. The night sky has scattered light clouds, pay attention here, and there is a half moon already up. Visibility is excellent, allowing your squad leader to adopt an echelon left formation with good dispersion. Your fire team will be in the left rear. The squad leader will be up between 1st and 2nd fire teams. So he's pretty much saying is here's 2nd fire team. This is you in the back here, all the way in the back left, right? And this is your breakdown in the bottom right. Here's your legend. So this is you guys. This is you right here, the fire team leader, with the circle with the line through it, and then you can use the legend to essentially think for yourself on who's who in the zoo. So your squad leader is somewhere up here, above 2nd Fire Team. The movement has gone well. You are approaching the last checkpoint before the attack position. It is 02:45 in the morning. Currently, your fire team is strung out along the Lost Stream. The vegetation along the banks is a light mix of pines and brush. Numerous game trails also crisscross the area. As you turn from glancing at your saw gunner behind you, your rifleman signals freeze. All right, so here's your rifleman up here, and you are just looking back this way to your squad automatic weapon. This guy. You look up, and then this guy is giving you the hand and arm signal to freeze. Next, he signals enemy in sight. You follow his gesture as he points to the stream. So your rifleman who says freeze, he sees enemy in sight, and he's pointing this way, right, towards these red markers here. You follow, from left to right, you make out 6 or 7 figures, one of whom appears to be a radio man. That's what RT, R/T is radio man, R is rifleman. You currently have sight of your rifleman and saw gunner, so you can see your rifleman, you can see your saw gunner. However, you cannot see your automatic, or your assistant saw gunner. There is no sign of 2nd Fire Team or the squad leader. What now, Corporal? So, in a time limit of 1 minute, describe what actions you will take and by what means. Then provide a sketch of your actions and rationale behind them. Don't worry about all that other stuff. So what I'll do is I'm going to give everyone 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes to plan this out. So time on deck right now, it is 20:06 Eastern Standard Time. At 20:11, we will bring our solutions and begin.
I feel like step one for are we saying this as a group or individually?
Individually. So write your
Okay.
solution as yep. You're good. As you guys come up with your immediate actions or the orders you'd give to your fire team, I want you to pay attention to the setting. your surroundings, the time of day it is, what your purpose is, things of that nature. For those that just joined, we're currently doing a tactical decision game. There's a link in the side chat you can click. Everyone else is watching the screen, my screen share. At 8:11, everyone's going to come up with their answers, and then we'll pick on a few people to kind of see what the thought processes are. So if you came late, it's okay. Just kind of pick up and fit in where you can. Again, for those just joining, we are doing a tactical decision game. You can watch the screen or click the link to in the voice chat. 8:11, so in 2 minutes, people are going to come with their answers. So get in where you fit in. If you don't quite understand what's happening, just kind of observe, and then you'll figure it out.
Are we gonna reenact our answers or no?
No,
Is that part of the good?
No, it's just to get you thinking, and then we will do some other stuff in the actual game. One minute, start kind of wrapping up what you got. 1 minute. All right.
You
so,
want us to share or?
all right, you guys. Let's see. Who wants to go? Anyone want to go first? Okay. All right. So Soul already put his in, so we'll read Soul since he just hit enter. So he said, signal your team to open fire at the rapid rate on your signal/shot. Wait for the enemy team to cross the stream. Once they have. Okay, so you're saying in domino effect, you want them to cross the stream, then you're going to open up, like do a hasty ambush. Once they have neutralized a radiant first, his priority target provides the greatest threat to the enemy entire element. Now that the engagement has begun, update your SL. No move should be taken part in engagement. Okay. All right, cool. I see that, Soul. Okay, what about, all right, champions? Go ahead and go then. You said yours is explained vocally.
Yeah, so I would first try to observe whether or not the enemy is how aware they are. If they seem to be either like unaware or if they seem to be kind of like not super focused, I would try to get everyone on the fire team to aim at one specific person and try to open fire immediately, then immediately try to disengage probably to the east, while also notifying everyone who's need to be notified, because I don't know if there's another squad behind them, and so I'm not going to risk 4 versus what could potentially be a dozen. But the entire point of opening fire is just to hopefully disorient the enemy for long enough where they'll either A, retreat, or B, not be able to get the fire team the fire team in time, so that I can retreat, hopefully regroup with the rest of the squad, and maybe the rest of the platoon can act on it either by launching a counteroffensive as fast as possible or something like that.
Okay. All right. Does anyone else want to go?
Yeah,
I'm also reading the side chat.
I just I open up my stream. If you want to follow on my stream, because I highlight some stuff and.
Go ahead.
So basically, there's 3 things that really caught my attention. Like the main importance was to keep the element of surprise. The problem is the enemy is at hand grenade range, like let's say 30 meters, because there's a 15 meters here. So we know that they are close. They have an obstacle to cross, and we kind of got a little bit surprised. Like we are in a very we are in a line in an echelon, I think, but basically we are in a straight line. We have a lot of firepower we can send in their direction, and we need to bail because their visibility is excellent. So they'll see us. In my head, it's clear they're gonna see us because they are within hand grenade range. I'm thinking a hit and run, like a bit Al-Zalaam tactics. I would, I'm the fire team. I'm the fire team leader, so I'm gonna throw the grenade. My automatic rifleman that I have eyes on is gonna operate his machine gun, send a lot of hate downrange towards them, and we're gonna bail to the last rally point. Unfortunately, although the discipline to maintain element of surprise was stressed repeatedly, we got caught in close contact. They were in hand grenade range, so we had to react before they can react on us. We have speed, surprise, and violence of action. We have surprise, so we're gonna crank speed and violence of action right here, so we can disengage because we're not a lot. We're counting 6 to 7 guys here, and we are only 3 or 4 that can effectively engage those guys. So grenade, rapid fire, cyclic fire, we're gonna get the fuck out of here to the last rally point.
Okay. Does anyone? We'll take 2 more because I want to get us back. I want to get us into actual Bellum no later than 8:25. So let's get 2 more volunteers.
I would just add on to Maniacs that I could see this engagement potentially transitioning into a squad attack. As far as I'm aware, as soon as it looks like we're dealing with about 1 enemy squad, and our squad leader, I think it should be SOP that when a fire team is laying down hate, if it's sustained, that squad leader is initially going to be attempting to understand the situation for that fire team that's currently in contact before maneuvering his other fire team and if you look at that diagram, that other fire team would have a good opportunity to move in concealment from the north, potentially getting flanking fire on that element as it crosses the river. So that'd be my only adjustment.
Okay.
Yeah,
One more.
I like it. The only problem that I have is we are at the last checkpoint, so it's safe to assume that we are inside of enemy territory, and right now we think we are engaging a squad element, but if we are engaging like a platoon or plus, it could be a bad surprise for us.
Yeah, that's
But
what I was afraid of.
your reasoning was good. Honestly, I buy it.
Can I
Yeah, that's a good
caveat?
point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go
This,
for
this is open forum, right? This is
Oh, okay.
yeah, this is open forum.
Okay, so you have your second fire team, right? Is that their known position, or is that just
Yes,
Generally-
your second fire team is just north of you, roughly. Use the legend at the bottom to kind of gauge a distance.
okay? And do you have so assuming you have SOPs set up for this exact scenario, would you would establish that second fire team fire and kicked off. So first fire team kicked off, they would second bound.
Your mic broke out real bad there towards the second half of what you were saying, boss.
There's no point in pushing that ambush if there's that obstacle. So you would either allow them to cross, in my mind, allow them to cross, engage near amp, and then bound backward second fire.
Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll cut it there. So I heard some good ideas actually. There were some good things that I heard. Now I want to just play the problem a little bit, and then we'll move over. We'll cut it here, and then we'll move over into Bellum and actually get into some reps. I want to play the problem a little bit, be a little bit devil's advocate. So I want you to analyze the terrain that you're currently in, and I know it's hard because you're looking at a 2D surface trying to plan out something in the three-dimensional space. So one thing we have to note, right, is what does our surroundings look like? Sutler, no, there is no true official answer, right? Remember, there is no wrong answer. There's just some efficient, some not efficient. If you can explain and defend your answer to the best of your ability and it actually tactically sounds, so be it. Okay, so there's a few things. We are trying to do a surprise night assault. And I know this says company, but we agreed it was going to be the platoon level. All right, so we are on our way to a surprise night assault. Okay, keep that in mind. All right. You essentially you are gonna where is it? Oh, here we go. The need for noise, discipline, and maintaining the element surprise are stressed rapidly. Okay. I'm just pointing out a few things. I'm not saying it was right or wrong. I just want you to think about these things. Okay. The night sky is scattered like clouds, half moon. Visibility is excellent. And you have good dispersion. Okay. I want you to also take into account that this is a 15-meter legend. I measured from the team leader to the stream itself is just under 45 meters. This is a hill. We don't know exactly how high. And this green with white dots is the vegetation. So some people opted for the, wait for the ambush. Okay, cool. Awesome. Some people opted for kind of wait and shoot. Cool. Awesome. Just remember that your platoon leader in Bellum has a plan, and sometimes you have to flex that plan based off of the needs of the immediate situation. And you may have to spoil the surprise attack to save, the fire team in the rear. However, you also, if you have the ability to, maybe have your team, he can push up into the tree line, he can duck down behind this hill, he can tuck into the hill. He's kind of shit out of luck. He can either get low, it doesn't matter, but we don't know what kind of gear. Do they have night vision? Do they not have night vision? But it was good. It was nice to hear a lot of people were thinking through, hey, maybe we should let you tactical patience, play the problem out. Let's see what happens. Some people opted for immediate, tap, rack, bang, let's get into the fight and let's ambush them. All of those are fine answers. I just wanted to hear what everyone was thinking. None of you are wrong. However, I think this is a good topic of debate based on essentially a few of the things I pointed out. What we'll do is we'll set this down at day 22. Go ahead and open up Bellum. We'll hop into the training server, and then we're going to go and do some reps and sets of essentially kind of fire team ambushes real quick.
Yeah, the thing I was afraid of is that by the time any of us moved, they would have already seen us because of how good the visibility is and how shit the cover is.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong.
Hey, War, are you
let's hop in.
wanting everybody
Yes.
in Rangers or everybody in Satyr?
Let's get. Give me 4 people on Satyr. Everyone else
I'm already on
Rangers.
Satyr.
If you're already on Satyr, stay there. If you're not on Satyr and you see that there's already 4 people, please don't join.
Well, there's
Satyr.
already 4 people. The question
Yeah,
is,
there's
are
already
they
4
4 people from this VC?
Hope so. It'd be real weird if they're not. Let me kill my stream.
There are a
Can
few
I-
people in there that I don't think are in the VC.
Yeah.
Can we get whoever is in Satyr on that side to ask them to hop into the VC?
Yeah, I can.
All right,
I
perfect.
have-
Thank you.
Fucking squad leader. Oh, that's
So
my life.
fucking wild. Jesus.
Once enough people join, it is gonna start, I think. So give it a second. Oh, did they fix
Hey,
the hit
could-
reactions? I just dropped the dude in 2 shots. Hell yeah.
Could I ask a question about the TDG? Are we
Absolutely.
closing that?
No, absolutely, man.
Okay, so another reason why I thought we should engage is our squad is tasked with left wing security. Past our fire team's position is essentially, or I guess like assumingly, the rest of the platoon. So I don't know. From that perspective, it's like the platoon leader wants that element of surprise, but there's also, I think, the more prescient responsibility that getting the left flank of the platoon as a room. And
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of what's going through my head too. My thing was, no matter what, the enemy, we can't just let them walk by.
Yo,
We-
sorry to
like,
interrupt, but if you guys are on Satyr and Rangers, can you tell whoever's there to stop shooting so nobody can miss out?
Yeah, that's what I tried. I've been trying to do that.
Or if it's somebody that's not participating in training, could they at least push off to a different part of the AO?
All right, somebody needs to tell them on Rangers because I'm getting shot at. Hopefully.
But yeah, that was the question I had: is that enemy presence compromising the assault or the attack?
Yeah.
Because if they're that hinges the response. Like, do you ignore, let them try to pass, or you maybe they wander away? It's not quite clear.
at that point it becomes attack.
Yeah.
Not
Okay, Roger.
I'd rather
But then,
spoil
you
the
know,
attack
every
and
plan
then
falls
maintain
apart
flank security,
with
and then
first
have people.
contact. So
Like, I want
Yeah.
people to have the chance to retreat, right? Like, if we're gonna, if
Yeah.
this attack is spoiled, it's spoiled. They're on our flank. They're
Perfect.
40 meters from our
Perfect.
rear guard. You know, like, it might just be over. Let's just survive.
Yeah, that's why I just said fucking just shoot and just kind of pull back immediately ease because I don't know what the fuck's behind them. So I'm gonna try to get back and see if we can maybe launch an immediate counter just to see at least something.
Subtract a radio man. You know, give us a little bit of an advantage to maneuver.
Yeah.
Let's get everyone to gather by the yellow house here in the front. This should look familiar to some people.
how old is that book you're working on?
To what?
The TM. It's a TM or FM that you're working off of. How old is it?
No.
I
This
think
is
that's like a magazine.
Yeah, look up the maneuverist.org. It's the Warfighting Society. It's not so the Warfighting Society is this Discord, or our community is founded off of an actual organization in real life that has chapters in real life military units where we just do stuff like this. But
Oh, for
this
real?
is like, yeah, this is like the public side. We have a private side that's just only military members.
Oh shit. Well, let me. What's the fucking dingleberry?
Well, it's so all right, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull Al-Zalaam. I want you guys to we're gonna work on ambushes here. Not Al-Zalaam, I'm sorry, Satyr. We're gonna work on ambushes, okay? And the way this is gonna work is Satyr, unfortunately, you guys are gonna be getting kind of like killed a lot, but you're also gonna get chances to actually and do your ambush as well, okay? So Rangers, the way this is gonna work is we did this before. You guys are gonna get in your respective group as together. And what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to patrol down this road here. starting from the school. And I want you guys to just patrol. You're going to come up to to a road up here where you can make a right or a left. Take that right. Follow that path. Satyr, I want you guys to go kind of just set into an ambush. And what we're going to do essentially is we are going to play out the problem of, hey, a larger unit just got ambushed, i.e. the Rangers, and you guys are going to have to do a near ambush counter. Because this is all Bellum. All Bellum is, due to the terrain, is just near or far ambushes and reacting to contact. That's literally all of Bellum right now, due to the terrain and vegetation. So Satyr, if you would like, go ahead and post up. Just start moving southwest. Post up somewhere southwest, Satyr. Everyone else, Rangers, let's go to the school. If you're in Rangers,
Do you want me to treat it like as if I was actually running the squad? Because if I was, that means everyone would be basically crouching and moving slowly and constantly aware.
I mean, however, if you're the squad leader or whatever, yeah, I mean, I don't care. They play this. I'm saying play this how you play Bellum, right? We're trying to marry real-world tactics with the gameplay, right? So
How
we're
far
not trying
southwest do you want? I forgot.
Are you Satyr or are you Rangers?
I'm Satyr. Yeah, I'm the
Okay,
Satyr
so-
squad leader.
Okay, cool. So, you guys just anywhere, post up anywhere to the southwest of the school, and Rangers, you are just going to walk along this route. You're going to hook a right at the T intersection and just follow the road. It could be a near ambush, it could be a far ambush. The goal here is just to get everyone's reaction to contact kind of narrowed, kind of knocked out. If anyone doesn't know about reaction to contacts near or far, let me know, and we'll get on that at a later date. But everyone should understand what that is from the previous training. So, Satyr, let me know when you're ready, and we'll send the Rangers.
Okay,
Yo,
more.
Rangers,
Got it.
let's go.
Let's
Yeah,
come
get
in.
into our fire teams.
Fuck shooting!
Oh, just a pub.
And then once
Yeah,
we
it's
do
just
that,
somebody that's not
let's,
in training.
So Alpha, you're gonna lead it out first. Both teams are gonna be in staggered column, but Alpha's gonna be like 30, 40 meters ahead of Bravo. So Bravo, give them some space. I'll let you know when we're stepping off.
Copy that. Alpha AR and your assistant, I want you on the right. I'll take the left side with the grenadier.
Is it the maneuverist?
I just quit the game. Changed it?
Yes, it's the maneuverist if you're looking for the website.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
React to near ambush.
Oh no, you're the medic. Okay, yeah, medic, fall in behind the.
Yeah, Ward, do you want? It looks like we have two squads, so you want 1-1 doing it first, and then 1-2 doing it after that.
The entire group.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Because Rangers operate at a platoon level for the most part, so you want to replicate that.
Alright, cool. Who?
Satyr, you guys ready? Someone's shooting over there. I don't know.
What the fuck's happening? I have no
It's
idea.
a random.
This is Settlers 1-2 Alpha.
It's just a random.
Are you able to talk to him in radio or something?
I have no idea where he is.
He's on the-
What he is.
He's on the map. I'll go find him. Yeah, I'll go deal with it.
Oh, is it Punisher 04?
Nah, it's Waffles Dean, I think. The dude to the southwest.
Waffles?
Yeah, or Waffle something. It's not one of us, because everybody is at the
It's
school.
It's not Satyr. Waffles isn't in Satyr. At least not in the roster.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm saying. I assume it's the dude that's off to
Yeah, I'm gonna mute in Discord. So just use Bellum comms.
Yeah. Are we just using Bellum comms for this? I think that might be easier.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. If I'm not talking to y'all, I'm talking in Bellum comms.
Hey, dudes. Hey, we're knocking out.
Gentlemen.
We're knocking out some training. We're knocking out some training. Do y'all mind pushing off where your gunfire is not interrupting our training?
I mean, dude, I'm just learning controls, but I would love to join in on some training if you got room.
Come on over. Hey, jump in.
Satyr, you guys ready?
Jump in training 1 in the
Mostly.
Bellum Discord,
Okay,
and then
I'm gonna
you
go
can
ahead and
jump
send the
right
Rangers
into
out.
training, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
Sweet.
down. All right.
Alright.
Training 1, is that a voice chat?
Correct. Voice chat, and you'll be able to hear everything we're talking about, and then just follow me, and I'll take you over to where you need to be for the actual training. It's back toward the school.
All right, give me a hot second to jump in.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Yeah, at least one of these guys that was weapons testing is, he's going to hop in the training and come join us.
Hello?
Hey, are you the dude I just talked to?
Yes, I am.
All right, follow me, bro.
All right, Roger. Following you.
Hey, has anybody got room for one guy? He just joined us in the training. He's right here with Jedi.
Oh, you're gonna follow Bravo.
Also, I probably
Alright,
need
Bravo,
a
get ready.
refill. Is there a way to refill?
Stepping in 3, 2.
Who's going first?
Yeah, if you go to the fob,
Whoever is,
where the fob is
1-2
marked on the
lead,
map,
just use
go
your
there
best judgment
and
when
then
you
just
wanna step
redeploy. It'll redeploy full ammo.
Let's hit redeploy.
Make a decision.
Redeployed.
Bravo to the left flank now.
Hey, Waffles. Hey, Waffles.
Yep.
Hey, alright, so they're doing a react to contact, react to ambush drill right now. If you want, maybe just step off to the side.
Close or far? Close or far?
I don't know exactly. I think it was kind of up to the op.
Can you meet inside the Discord, please?
Say
Can you
again.
meet inside the Discord? If you, yeah, I don't want to be able to hear you, what you're saying.
If you're in game, please mute in Discord.
Yeah, roger.
Roger.
Squad leader, what's the situation? What are we doing?
Yeah. Anyway.
One has contact 50 meters front at the red buildings. Estimated squad to fire team size.
Copy 1-2. What are we doing? Are we standing here? What's the play?
I thought we were
Alright,
doing
I'm
one at a
muted
time.
in
but-
Discord.
Yeah,
That should be good.
Yeah.
Yep, you
Hey,
guys are
I
in
think
play.
all the
You guys are
squads
in
are
play.
full for right now. So how about you just observe this particular iteration? If you want, you can stand up here on these crates on the wall.
Alright, guys, we're gonna come
I can't fall in as a 5-man, or you want me to just observe?
You communicate with
I mean,
him
if you
where
can
need
find
to
somebody
go.
to fall in with, yeah, go for it. That's fine.
Good
That's
copy,
fine.
1-6. 1-1, this
Hey,
is 1-2.
anybody got
We are
room for a
sweeping
5-man?
through now. Going to, area looks clear. I need you to hold our flanks, make sure no one hits us from the sides while we're doing this.
Alright, which way is your flank?
Enemy,
Hey, Waffles, come here,
Peach
come here, come here, come
building,
here.
Peach building, close side of the road to
Hey,
Alpha.
you can join second squad. Go and redeploy and check your check second squad. Yeah, and you can join one of those empty slots.
Junction on that road.
Roger, solid. Thank you.
You might have to rejoin the server. I don't know for a fact, but yeah, do that.
Okay, good to go.
All right, brother.
This is 1-6. How many casualties have you sustained?
Unknown at this time, finding out.
Copy. 1-1-1-2. Give me sit reps on enemy contact. Here shortly break. Upon enemy position clear, link back up at the school. Over.
My Satyr guys, if you're dead, come with me to the school.
What if we're not completely dead?
Keep fighting it out.
I genuinely don't know who the fuck's alive, though.
All of Satyr is dead.
Oh, okay. What did, how, what was the effectiveness of the ambush in and of itself, though?
We'll do a quick debrief once they finish race reports. We'll bring back here to the school.
Got it.
1-2, I'm gonna place my guys facing west in a firing line. Index. Go ahead and bring it back into the school.
All right. So we index. Rangers are on the way back. Just off rip, souls and only maniacs. Between the two of you, souls, how many casualties did you have in your squad? Maniacs, how many casualties in your squad?
I believe 1-1 only had 1 wounded, and then everybody was able to get up.
1-2-0. We got 0 casualty.
1 uncon, rather. I don't know if we took more
I
wounds.
think we had two uncon, both were constituted without a death.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know how many people I was actually fighting against. That explains it. All right.
Yep, so what we're replicating right now is how many of us, and I'm sure all of you can agree, that Rangers tend to stick together as a platoon. Like, I've very rarely seen Ranger squads actually not be relatively close to each other.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to replicate here is essentially, Rangers, this is your chance to practice that maneuver warfare, right? Where you just got ambushed, you found the enemy, you need to now fix the enemy and finish the enemy, which it looks like you guys did pretty well. All right, Satyr. This time, let's get you. How many people actually? Let's make this a little bit even because I didn't realize just how many.
Yeah,
Rangers that we have.
I had like 4. I had like 4 people when when we started. I was like,
let's grab. So you have 4. How many people total on Rangers?
Pick 1-1 Bravo.
Looks like we got 18 in Rangers.
Okay, so that's a
that
total.
explains why 5 people can't take on 18.
Okay, so that's what. Someone do math in public for me. 18 Rangers, 4 Satyr.
22. We need 11
Okay,
on each if you want evenly divided.
All right, so we need
Actually, 6 Satyr right now.
Okay, 6 Satyr. So we need 5 people from Rangers to hop over to Satyr real quick, please, and thank you.
You should just pick a fire team so we keep the numbers right. Just pick a fire team.
Let's get Bravo team from 1-2. Bravo team from 1-2. Just go ahead and respawn as Satyr.
That's not us.
Okay, that's 3 people. You need.
How did they do it? Bravo team 1-2. Respawn as Satyr.
We stayed in local.
Reno, Waffle Sand, can you redeploy to Satyr? We just need to balance out the teams a little bit.
I can go too.
There's a total.
Yeah, Apron. Good to go.
Hold on.
Yeah, I just got here, so I'm happy to switch over. Some guy named
7 people
I believe,
currently
told
on
me
Satyr.
to join Maniac, so yeah, I'm good to redeploy to Satyr if you guys need.
Yeah, we need 4 more on Satyr.
Roger, switching Satyr.
Yeah, the sooner we do this, guys, the sooner we get back to training. Rangers, go ahead while they're switching over to Satyr. Rangers, I want you to go ahead. You go out there and set an ambush. Go ahead.
I don't think everybody knows which audio we're on.
Rangers.
I'm deafened.
Nobody's deafened, so everyone should be able to hear.
Where do you want the ambush?
Wherever, just somewhere along the road, off to the right. So if you follow this road, it breaks off to the right. Just at your discretion, anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be within. It doesn't have to be close. You could make the Satyr walk for 30 minutes for all I care. Actually, don't do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're gonna use the brain.
Yeah, my defense could be down because it'd be too fucking bored.
Yeah, Satyr, stay here. Satyr, stay here. Satyr, stay here. It's cool. It looks like Satyr has enough bodies. It looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty even. All right, we're doing all right.
Hey, everybody make sure you're on squad.
And starting.
Right.
Just
Go ahead and do that.
wait till the game starts.
Yeah, wait for the game to start. We'll spawn our respective sides. Same thing. Satyr, come to the school. Rangers, you go off to your ambush position, and then we'll kick it off.
Should we have redeployed? Do we have amp?
TWS after this at 9 o'clock. We'll move back over to our Discord and work
basically
some more
we're
training
just
stuff.
walking on the road finding an ambush. Well,
That field is no good.
All right, Rangers, you're gonna see your Rangers.
Yeah,
You're
we might
gonna
have a
see
hard time
myself
using that end of the
walking
road
with
just
Satyr.
'cause
So if you
there's
see a
a
Ranger
sheet
with
metal
Satyr, do not shoot me, please.
along most of that road, but
We're gonna want to push like at least 50 meters past that field, or they're just gonna be able to dip into it and maneuver.
Am I
Oh
gonna
my
go
god, we
wall?
have to wait 5
yeah,
minutes.
it's
to
staging
stage.
phase because of the staging stuff. Yeah.
Well, let's look at the map and talk. Yeah. So you see the edge of this
We should ambush them now, like that.
We should set up past that. We should put like our
War, we're restricted by the boundary for
likely be trying to plunk out to the
about 4 more minutes.
Yes, good shout.
kill box.
Yep.
I like it. The kill
SL, why don't
What's
we
up, man?
bring it back, or rather bring it forward northwest a little bit, where it's closer to the water. We can have an element, the town, set up an L shape there. Give them
I
nowhere
like
to
all
run.
these ideas right now. I just want to get our actual eyes on it first before we make a decision.
Let's scope out the first
that,
plan, the
Jedi, sorry,
O40 and I-53 locations, just see if we get
Clee,
good
welcome,
spots.
welcome, Clee.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Sounds good, man.
Klabibi.
Klabibi's here.
We want to get
Can't believe you
everyone
took
in
away
good
flesh
concealment
tax, bro.
if possible. Make sure somebody has an eye down the road to call when to start the ambush. Cause
Did you
last time
guys
we did this
know
exercise, that didn't go
Clee's
so well.
middle name is Midia?
I didn't know that. That's beautiful.
When's my pump action getting fixed, Glee?
You can see the marks right on the map.
If you open your map, basically we're gonna set up in the.
We're gonna recon that area first,
I
and then
victory
see if
and
it
all
looks
of
good.
it.
If not, we push it further up northwest.
Okay,
Yeah.
copy. Satyr,
And just
this is
talking this
War
through
Daddy.
while we have the
As
time,
you guys leave the
this
school, you're
field
gonna
right
roll
here
up
on
to
the
the
move
hardball
mark
road, the
might
concrete road. You're
offer
gonna
enough
hang a right and just follow that
concealment
hardball
for them
road
to
and react to contact as necessary.
up until that tree line, so that's something
For
to
sure.
just keep in
Yeah, that
mind.
might be another reason why we push it out further northwest. That's a really good point. We'll see.
What I would really like to see from you guys, because most of you guys are TWS, I want to see you guys really employ your weapons, like your squad automatic weapons, as well as your GLs. Those are going to be your money makers for initiating an ambush.
Yep. Like violence of action, guys.
Yep, and then get ready. And what I would, this is just, just a recommendation. You don't have to do it, but maybe have a team already on standby, ready to do an immediate sweep upon initiation of that ambush.
For sure.
Probably
That's a
just
good
like
shout.
with just rifles.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I Captain.
Yeah.
So basically, boys, we're gonna have the main initiation is gonna be GL. We're gonna initiate with an explosion. Once the
Satyr, you guys got a
GL,
plan?
the 40 mark are gonna shoot. Every saw gunner is gonna make some.
I don't need you to tell me the plan. Just
Action.
someone roger up on
We're
Satyr's
gonna
side.
have,
Let me know that you guys are ready to go, so we can
mad
start this thing
minute,
as soon as
like
the starting
a
timer
mad-
stops.
Hey, War, for training value, do you think me as cameraman follow Satyr or go set in with Rangers?
I would follow the people getting ambushed. Follow the people getting ambushed.
Roger that.
Clee, you're there.
He said he had to go to the bathroom or something. He's AFK.
Okay, all right, man. we really need them to give us that free
Yeah, I
camp
know.
stuff, dude.
I know. I mean, as long as we can knock out another iteration, we'll be all right.
Anyone on Satyr can hear me in Discord?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, all right. You guys are good. You guys have a plan and everything.
They're working on it.
Yes, we have a plan.
Perfect. All right. So as soon as the staging timer ends, you guys will form up in the school, and I'll let you guys know when to go. We got to give the Rangers time to actually go get set.
But yeah, we really need the admin capabilities.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, whoa. I'm being sold off?
Who needs me?
What the hell?
Yeah, your main are getting drained. Let's go.
Yep.
You need me, man.
Hey, any of you guys in Satyr, can you pass along that I am the cameraman? I'm broadcasting this live right now.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let everybody know so I don't get smoked by accident.
We will be holding smokes out.
He's carrying a smoke as opposed to a rifle.
Rangers, you guys ready?
Nope. Say it again,
We're
sir.
still moving.
Negative move.
Copy.
The invisible wall just fell.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kick out the Satyr guys. I know you guys are trying to recon it out, but for the time's sake, we gotta get these guys pushed.
Whoever is with the maneuver guys,
Satyr, you are good to push. Satyr, you are good to push.
line, I just want you to get
Take
really
this
fucking
dirt
low.
road right here to our front, and then hook a right on the hardball.
Nice.
Also, maneuver element, it's likely that they're gonna run down the hill fucking towards you.
On support by fire.
War. Should I have Ranger comms or Satyr comms? I might need to jump over to Satyr side as cameraman.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna message client. Clean.
Fire team leads. If you're not SBF, get your boys to 1-1 actual.
I'm gonna go to Satyr since I'm filming them.
Secured. Copy.
All right, Satyr, a little bit of backstory. Your PL has tasked you out to go occupy the village, the large village north of the school, right by the river. That is your tasking. You go occupy that village, prepare defense. The big one everyone kept fighting in this last playtest.
Yeah, we're going to make sure we want to spread out too, because if they're going to ambush us, what we did last time we did it is we threw a shitload of grenades first.
Yeah, that's kind of textbook. Initiate with a casualty causer. Stay in VoIP as much as possible to keep VoIP clear, or squad comms clear.
Roger, solid. Let them gain distance. Moving.
One is 1-2.
1-1.
What are you guys doing with your Alpha team? Just curious,
Alpha
should
team
we be trailing or should we be
yeah.
maneuvering?
Alpha team is just sweeping the left part of the road, while me and Bravo are sweeping the right. I don't want to be in the roads. This is way too fucking exposed.
I copy that. Would you like us to follow Alpha or Bravo? If you can, probably, yeah. Probably follow, have majority of your squad follow Bravo while some follow Alpha, just to make sure to balance it out, since Bravo for me is smaller.
Copy that last transmission. Confirm. You take 2 guys on the right side, you follow up with Bravo, and we're going to follow up with 1-1 Alpha on the left side.
On the way.
Are you serious?
Moving.
Come on.
I was trying to catch up to him. Let's stay about 2
1 Alpha, this is 1-2 coming from your rear. Good copy, 1-2. 1-1, this is 1-2 Alpha approaching from your rear. 1-1 copies.
We're a little bunched up right now. We should probably pull back.
Continue pushing right north. We will skyline like crazy if we continue pushing north. Do you want us to break east? Raj, we're just going to stay in wedge formation and increase dispersion. Alright, 15-meter dispersion, we're pushing out.
Bravo team is mass cats, all 3 Bravos dead. One Alpha, this is 1-2. We're on the same side. From our
So when I was on the ground and I was holding H, I could see my injuries. Was there a way to heal, or was that just to know where I was hit? Okay, thank you.
1-1, this is 1-2, anybody up?
If anybody in Rangers is listening, please tell your guys don't shoot the guy walking in the road with a grenade, heading straight to stand on the rock like nobody else can do except for a cameraman. No lives. Fantastic.
Satyr, all of you dead?
That's
All right.
affirmative.
Index.
One Satyr member left alive.
Oh, okay. Well, we can call that an effective, essentially, win on the Rangers side. Let's pull back to the school. Index. Everyone move back to school. Everyone move back to school.
War, can you stream at least temporarily? I'm out of lives.
Alright, if everyone can hear me, if you're on Satyr, tell the boys of Satyr to undeafen so they can hear what I'm saying. What's going to happen now is we're going to flip. This will be the last execution of the night in terms of just public training stuff. Satyr, you are good to, if you are still alive, Satyr, you are good to move to a ambush point.
Bravos rallied up.
You have a direction you want us to push out, War?
Honestly, Satyr, I want you guys to identify.
Hey, he's all the way over there.
I don't want them to know where you're going. Shoot me a DM on where you guys want to go, and then we'll go from there.
Rangers, let's do a little ace. Make sure everyone's good on ammo and nades and everything.
I think it was
After
more
this
of
next
just,
iteration,
like,
we will do an
splitting up
AAR.
those fire teams.
I just
that made
deployed.
shit hella confusing.
I thought it went okay.
Yeah, I felt like it was at least like decently delineated between the maneuver element and SPF, but maybe, I don't know. Were you on the maneuver element?
I was in the maneuver element. Also, the maneuver element's
Gotcha.
position wasn't the best either.
Yeah, it's not
There's not
good.
much we could do about that.
For sure.
Well, they shot
Well,
first.
About 50 meters away.
Yeah, we
they came over
engaged
the
after
hill
they
and shot
shot.
us.
Yeah, we had clear views of them. I think the only way that we could have really cleaned that up was once the maneuver element was compromised, they should have been aggressive about fighting the people and wiping out the people who engaged them. And then as we realized that there was that larger element by the Yellow House, they could have been ordered earlier to move up and assault that position because we still had good SBF on that Yellow House.
Yeah, that's on me. I was just like actively fighting, so I was less thinking since I was right there.
It worked out.
Yeah, the SBF got split up because at least one of my fire team went after you, squad lead, and the rest of us. And then that's when we spotted them at the Yellow House, and so the bulk of SBF was stuck behind you.
That
Well,
makes
they
sense
ran
from
to
a
me
maneuver
first, dude.
perspective.
They ran to the maneuver element first. I had to take contact, and that's when you guys opened up. 'Cause
Gotcha. Did they start
walked
shooting
right
at
on
you
top of
guys?
me. Yeah, they shot me. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. So could you guys see over the hill from where you were?
No.
We could not see the kill box. No, we were in defilade, but they
Okay.
were moving
But
the road.
so they
and,
peeked over the hill at you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But otherwise, that criticism I think is really valid. I mean, if we would have had faster orders on where to maneuver, I think maneuver could have been more effective. But to be honest, I mean, we still cleaned their clocks. We still did good.
It's like a 2v1.
Yeah, we moved
though, right, or
fast. We
something
adjust
like that.
according to the situation we had. Honestly, the thing we could have improved was support by fire on the same side of the hill, so command and control would have been easier on you, Soul. And maneuver, we should have been more concealed, because from what I can get is it's us that got the initiation when it should be SBF. Like in an ambush, stealth is a very big priority, so we don't compromise the ambush.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Like,
WS is a society before being a unit, so we just want to trade knowledge and train together. Like, you don't have to cut your tie with the unit you have. Like, you can just be
wink, wink.
TWS, train with us, and also, like, on a competitive level or the stuff you want.
Once
Still
you
doing it.
guys, I was thinking I'd put you in the front just so you get a different experience this time, unless you guys actively don't want to do that.
Yeah, I can.
Alright.
But just keep in mind, I'm one fire team minus.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, we'll still do the same kind of structure, but I think it'll make more sense also just kind of having a smaller size element make contact with enemy first. It's also kind of tough because like we should be the ones losing this engagement, right? Like we're the ones getting ambushed, and I don't want to like metagame it too much if he's directing us to just stroll down the road, you know? Like
Yeah, I mean,
obviously, if
I
I
don't know.
know
I
we're
think we
walking
got
into an ambush, I'm gonna play it
pretty
differently.
hard last time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I wouldn't... Who's gonna spread out their guys 100 meters like that? But, I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst idea. Like, traveling Overwatch is a thing for a reason, but I don't know.
I mean, on day ops like this, it's not uncommon to see like 50 meter spacing, especially if you know you can run into an ambush.
Yeah.
So it can spread a lot, but I think we're gonna for sure keep that distance. Like for everybody that is on point, make sure you keep good distance. Like a good way to think about it is if a frag like would drop between you, the guy you have in front of you, and you, are you like spread enough to both survive, or you're too close and you're both gonna be dead with that frag. So
definitely
the 15 meters is a number, but the more realistic thing to keep in mind is, would I get blown up with my buddy in front of me if there's a frag that drops right in front of my
question for SLs. Are we walking into this just doing a blind react to contact, or do you guys want to have a plan about whether we're going to push off the X or push through?
That's what I was going to start saying, yeah. So
predict where they might be.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see what the terrain looks like. That's going to be the biggest, determinant for our call and like where we're taking fire from. But I think people who, when we play this game, we want to kill shit, so I'm going to expect them to be hyper aggressive. So we might try and set it up so that we're expecting a maneuver element from one of our flanks, because that's just kind of like what doctrine is, right? Like you suppress from one direction and you try and get perpendicular with another element and sweep through. So I think preparing for that is wise. All right.
All right, we're moving south.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, are they across the river or are they on our side?
We won't know. We'll find that out.
Alright guys, we're gonna move west of the road and... Alright, 1-2, we're gonna be on point. We're gonna move west of the road, of the concrete road. And we're gonna walk towards southeast.
Copy.
Yep. Then who's next? Is it 1-1 Alpha, 1-1 Bravo? Who follows them?
Yeah, we'll do 1-1 Alpha next.
Okay.
Alright, Alpha, let's stage.
FTL, I'm gonna let you take point, and I'm gonna be right behind you.
We'll give them like 50 meters at least.
We're doing staggered column again?
Staggered column until we cross the road.
I'm just a rifleman, I can switch to sword.
Okay, we're gonna stage, but we're not gonna move.
No, you are my 1-1 buffer. We have our sword.
Hey, Ward, do we have to stay directly on the road or just within like 50 meters of it?
Let me take the front of this right side. You get behind me because I have the saw.
Copy. Yep.
Hey, Alpha, pay attention when you're stepping off.
Alright. Ready to step up?
Alright.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, how about we move east? We've done the tree line.
Alright, let's go.
Step off.
Yeah,
Alpha,
1-2, we don't have to stay, since we don't have to stay directly on the road, let's try and get some concealment as we move through, so that tree line on the your left-hand side, the east side of the road, is probably a good shout, or if you're going west, that works perfectly too.
Alpha, let's step off.
I meant go like east.
Yeah, I'm tracking. I think he still wants us to like go pretty much on top of those, just like relatively, but yeah, just to force the fight,
Bravo,
yeah, that's fine.
We are stepping off soon. Right
Once we get into
now.
tree lines, let's go ahead and hit a wedge, and yeah, Bravo, you're good.
Ward, did you intentionally end your stream?
Yeah, sorry, I was following the Rangers. I don't want my stream to. I don't want it to give away to the safe.
I got you.
Okay, we're gonna smoke our position and blast toward east.
Good. Our Alpha team is mass head.
On the fucking rock right by me. He's just on the other side of the dome.
Yeah, behind this rock here.
Right behind the rock.
So did you say
Yeah,
you're
I'm on
mass
the
caps?
left towards the fence.
1-1 Alpha is mass cas. Bravo is full strength. I just got knocked.
Oh my word, how many bullets did that guy take? He's still alive. I think he's down.
Dude, the amount of rounds it takes to drop somebody is wow.
Yeah, and they buffed the armor too.
It's fucking absurd, man.
I just watched an engagement and that was rough. They're literally just shooting each other in the chest. Full mags. One of them just got, I guess, one more bullet than the other end.
Pulling back, pulling back. I'm taking back to west security, southwest security. Come on, Alpha's back up. Alpha's back up. Move back to the block here. Alpha's back up.
Copy that. Yeah, go ahead and lead it. I can't see what the fuck's going on, obviously.
Yeah, Bravo fire team lead. Oh, Alpha fire team lead. You're in charge. Squad leaders down. Are you getting the squad lead back up? You can get back up. Is Alpha medic up?
We're ending here in 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just gonna have to sit there.
Possible contact southeast apparently. Reposition myself. Check. So we should be fine for now.
Hey, everyone's good on definite Discord. We're gonna talk about it here in the old Discordy. Jedi, do you have a map of that AO?
Yeah, stand by.
Thick. Hop out of this. Quick game. I'm going to get to. I need to do. Don't need that one anymore. Don't need that one anymore. Ooh. We'll talk about this at the community town hall tomorrow, but it'd be sick if we got squad server. Oh well.
Squad whipped.
It would be pretty fucking cool.
Let me pop this over here.
Map inbound in the chat bubble.
All right. Thank you very much.
So, do you guys do a lot of like Reforger WCS stuff, or whatnot?
We do everything. So a lot of our mods are WCS mods on our server, but we have a mix, right? We pull all the golden nuggets, like the good ones. We don't want to oversaturate the server with too many mods, kind of thing. Quality of life mods, kind of stuff.
Is it a PvP or a PvE server?
PvE. That's where we run like missions and operations.
Okay.
We have a second server we're trying to set up. Probably get that into a PvP server. We started 4 days ago. We're about to be at 100 members, so we're still building the infrastructure. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully, very new. How do you guys like to run your AARs?
So essentially, all it's going to be is we're going to grab like 1 or 2 leadership level people who are kind of calling the shots, and then they're going to like set piece, move piece. Think of like checkers, right? I explain what I did, and then and then he explains what he does, et cetera, et cetera. What I'm gonna do is let me open up Epic Pen. I'm sorry, whiteboard. I am tripping. Whiteboard.
Still like the best fucking POI. So I have no idea where the hell the other POI should have been.
Let me see if I can draw on this. Okay, I can. All right, can everyone see my screen?
Hey,
Yep. All right, let me save this image actually, and then open it up. Imagery 5. I guess I'm gonna have to open this bad Larry up in like Paint or something. Maybe not. Let's see. Epic Pen. There she is. Drawing. All right, we will do Satyr. Okay. Satyr, do me a solid. Can you tell me? I believe your ambush was.
Our ambush was
right
was
here.
there.
Copy this. All right. So why is it not working all of a sudden? It's being kind of weird. Well, now I might have to kill somebody. All right.
Epic Pen is not working.
No, I tried to use whiteboard. I'm gonna open up in Paint, just because it's easier that way.
Oh, did you get like a size error? I can get you a shrunken copy in for whiteboard.
Nah, here I got you, boss. There we go. Hello. All right, so here's the school. I'm gonna quickly draw this out so everyone can kind of get an idea. Let me zoom out a little bit for everyone's sanity. All right, so blue is gonna be where Ranger started. Red is where. Okay, so talk me on real quick. Where did you guys get set up, Satyr? Just fire team or larger elements, not individuals?
Okay, so 1-1 Alpha was far west of the village, probably 50 to 100 meters west of the village. We're kind of outcropped behind some rocks.
Tree line at the 114 mark.
Right here?
Right above, right there, yep.
So you had an enemy Satyr fire team, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Where else did you guys have posted up?
The literal rest of the entire team was split up between 1-2 was in the everyone else was east of that road, like direct east of the road, very close to the road. 1-2, I couldn't see everyone in 1-2 obviously, so all I could see was the fact that 1-2 was slightly north of Bravo, and Bravo was, I believe, direct east, if I recall. Like, I don't think y'all were northeast. I think I would just straight east on the other side of the road.
Anyone from Satyr can, if you were a fire team leader or squad leader, tell me where everyone was. I kind of heard what you said. It was a little confusing to keep up.
It's hard to describe positions from memory.
Okay, so here
I have all the positions. If you zoom out a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I need to zoom out.
Yeah, we get a fire team at 114, the village at 104.
Okay. If you look just south of that 104, there is a half wall, and that go up just a little bit. Right about there, there's a brick wall. 1-1 Alpha was set up there with a PKM gunner somewhere right around there from Bravo team. And then to the northeast, go up one more grid. I'm looking for your cursor. It's a little fuzzy right now. Yep, right around there was 1-2.
All right, so you guys had like this a V shape. It looks like more than likely. Does that sound correct?
Yep.
All right, and then Rangers, you guys. Well, I was falling behind you guys, but it looked like so you guys went up this road, and then you. Correct me if I'm wrong. What squad was over here on the west side of the road?
Exactly.
The west
that
side
was my
was
squad. I
1-1
was
Alpha.
fire team 11. Yep, I was fire team
West was the
size,
1,
and
2.
the goal was to stay on the east side of the road, like right here. Exactly.
Okay. Where was the next squad?
1-1 Alpha
would've been-
was on the left, on the east side of the road, in trail about 50 meters back.
Oh, back. Okay. What else?
And same with 1-1 Bravo, 50 meters north of 1-1 Alpha.
So you guys had a staggered column using the road kind of in between.
We're on
you
the
guys.
same side as 1-1 Alpha. 1-1 Bravo, 1-1 Alpha on the same side.
All right. Where was all of? So this is 1-2 Alpha. Where's the 1-2 Bravo?
I think that was
think
all
we were on
one
the
team.
west
I
side of
think
the
that
road
was
when we took
one
the
fire
contact.
team deep.
Okay, so let's walk through this set piece, move piece. So who initiated contact? Was it Satyr or Rangers?
Rangers. It was me.
I believe it was.
I walked
Satyr.
up on Satyr PKM.
Who is me and what side were you on? Sorry, I don't have my Discord open.
Sutler, 1-2 Alpha fire team lead, west side of the
So you're
road.
on the right side, west side, left side. Okay.
Yep.
Where was that enemy that you saw? I'll put a red circle. That PKM gunner.
I can get you a screenshot exactly in a sec, but I believe he was in a bush right next to a low wall. I just turned in. He did not turn me into paste, and I opened up. Same mag. There's a second guy right behind him. I took him out in the same burst.
Okay, so if you're looking at my screen, just somewhere around here.
Yep.
Okay, all right, cool. That's where contact was first initiated. Okay, let's look at the distances now. So we have Rangers pretty close together, bird's eye view wise. Satyr's pretty spread out, but it looks like Satyr kind of is mutually supporting each other, and then they kind of have like this V setup going using the road and the northern part of the village kind of as the X, right? Am I correct in that you guys wanted to use like this area as the kill box?
Yeah, we were planning to use that as the kill box, and 1-1 Alpha was supposed to basically be the maneuver element. Although, if in the contingency that Rangers were all just completely west, we were just gonna open fire, throw smokes, and get dropped back while the rest of Satyr dropped back in.
Okay.
I'm brand new, but I'm reasonably confident. Relatively shortly after first contact, which was heard, because I was with Cobra's element, the furthest northeasternmost element. Shortly after contact was heard, we ended up taking contact, and then we received Mascaz as well.
Okay, so you're Satyr, correct?
Yes,
or you're
correct.
Rangers.
They were 1-2.
Okay,
I
so this
lost
is
complete communication.
Cobra was team lead.
Okay, so 1-2 Alpha or Bravo?
Alpha.
Right, so 1-2 Alpha. Upon initiation, you guys got kind of team wiped. Do you know what direction you guys got team wiped from, or does anyone from the Rangers roughly remember wiping a fire team here?
Yeah, it was 1-1 Bravo, I believe. After initial contact, which I think I think that the whole Ranger platoon should be shifted like 100 meters south, but after contact was initiated with 1-2, 1-1 Bravo dipped out towards the east and immediately came into contact. Satyr was like not even that far, man. Satyr was direct east about 20 meters.
Okay, so yeah,
That would
so I
be
shift all of these
in
now.
my
Gotcha.
team.
Okay, so what it's sounding like just off initial contact, it sounds like Rangers got the upper hand, knocking out a high casualty producing weapon system, which was here on them drawing in red. So there's a saying, and I'm gonna hit this: security first, security always. If you're gonna put a high casualty producing weapon system up at the front specifically, make sure you have local security so that way that doesn't happen. That's not like a knock on you guys, right? You're trying your best to use kind of like guerrilla warfare style tactics. You know, you plug and play what you can. But one thing to take note, and this goes for everybody, if you're going to put, you know, a machine gun anywhere, right? This is the TCM for a machine gun, medium machine gun, then you need to have at least like a fire team with them, because that machine gun team is only so mobile and can only do so much damage when they are kind of at an actual stable platform or shooting position. Because if you keep having to move a 240 or a PKM up and down and up and down and left and right and left and right, you're losing the lethality that it brings. So I will say, I'm assuming this PKM gunner, he was trying to get some sort of PDF on the road like this, maybe? Is that sound right or no?
That's what I'm assuming. I kind of left Bria's Bravo was completely separate from Alpha, so I let Bravo kind of govern themselves since they were on the eastern side, since they had better terrain on that one. So I can't speak completely for Bravo.
Okay, just for future reference, this goes for everybody. If you are a PKM gunner or a machine gun team, you are going to get the most juice out of the squeeze if you set your gun up where you can achieve enfilade fire or grazing fire. Essentially, not to insult anyone's intelligence, here's a dirt path. Enemies are coming from this direction. If you set up maybe in these bushes right here and you're able to shoot down this path, right, you have achieved enfilade fire, assuming they're like in a squad column or something like that. That is where you're going to make the most money. Having them this close to the ambush site with no one supporting them, a little questionable, but I can understand trying to get the jump on them, right? So we can move on from there. So moving on to the contact. So you guys once you push through that enemy PKM position, where did you go from here?
From here, my feeling was it was pretty calm for an ambush. Like, we got two of them, and we received some fire, but it was some far fire from the guys on the left side of 104. And by the way, we were all like 100 meter more south. Like, we were in the village.
So from Satyr's perspective, because we saw y'all for probably a good like minute or two before then. But as soon as I tried to get into contact with 1-2, I don't know what happened, if they got shot or something, but they completely got blank on me. So I was kind of confused and I was trying to just see what the fuck's going on. And so I just kind of started getting me and Alpha just started pushing y'all. Yeah. So I was kind of lost communication. So I just kind of started just using the scraps.
Okay. So essentially what it sounds like is
we were on top of two guys.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Although we were on top of two guys, we didn't receive a lot of fire. So I saw an opportunity to just peel back, because I had four guys and we were in a village. I wasn't comfortable doing some CQB and fighting my way out of village, like with four guys. So I smoked out and used the village as a hard cover to get out, moving north and linking back up with Seoul. That was a 1-1.
Okay,
So something
what it
important-
sounds like to me is that there was a disconnect on the Satyr side of what was to happen upon contact, because it sounds like you guys took contact and it kind of comms were either silent or no one really knew what to do.
That's not where we were for Ranger's side. We were way more south, to the right of the 104 marker.
You got Rangers
Well,
right
yeah.
here?
Yeah,
that was right there. So if you look to the right, that grid right there, that is where they started walking up on that alpha position, just down to the left.
That makes more sense because shortly after you had that engagement, 1-1 by that point was already on 1-2 Alpha for Satyr, and so we got engaged pretty much at the same time, and we were well in trail of you on the east side of the road.
We had
so you guys were getting a knife
no
fight.
comms. They were up on us. Oh yeah, they walked straight up on us, and it looked like he had a smoke grenade out. I thought it was you, so I didn't shoot, and he just fucking mowed me and the machine gunner down.
Oh.
War Daddy, look in the chat. I put screens.
Yep.
They didn't pace me, so I opened up. They had me dead to rights for 50 meters.
Oh, I don't know why he didn't shoot. He's literally looking at you. Was he AFK? That's weird.
Yeah.
No, he thought I was you.
I blame him.
Okay. Well, so what we'll do is I want to go over, just based off of the information I'm gathering, it just sounds like it kind of just became a knife fight, right? Due to the fact that you were able to engage like right here, and then from there it just turned into just a clusterfuck on both Rangers and the Satyr side in terms of like what the hell is going on. Not saying that you guys didn't know, but you know, with an ambush, right? You want, the key thing for an ambush is you want to unload at such a high rate of volume that they regret they regret waking up that day, right? That's what you're trying to do, right? And you can only achieve that and actually get good effects on something like that is if you set yourselves up for success prior to. And I'm not knocking anyone on the Satyr, I'm not knocking on Rangers, but I think we need to go over real quick. Yeah, exactly. But I think we need to go over real quick what actual we don't call it. You setting up an actual a good ambush, right? So we had a linear danger area or road, right? And we had kind of like a village down here, and then we had vegetation kind of wrapping around the village, okay? And then we had more vegetation on this side, a little bit more little sparse buildings kind of throughout here, and then some more vegetation, and then a lot more vegetation kind of down here. All right, so off rip, Satyr, and this is a if I were you. This is not gospel. This is just a if I were you. Hindsight 2020. I'm backseat or I'm back chair quarterbacking. So take it with a grain of salt. If I were you, I would have do what's called a defense in depth. Okay, and especially because you chose this spot. This spot is very good in terms of restricting the enemy's options. Okay, so. One, we want to deny the enemy the ability to maneuver. How do we do that? Well, we use a containment system. So let's, like I said earlier, let's get a PKM down. That's really, let's get a PKM oriented down this LDA. And so now this LDA is locked down, right? Assuming, this is all assumptions, right? Assuming that your PKM has clear lines of sight and sectors of fire, they can cover down this entire ASR, MSR, whatever you want to call it. So we can nix this, right? The enemy cannot traverse that. What this also does is this contains the enemy from trying to maneuver left or right, right? So if Rangers are here, for argument's sake, okay, if this group wanted to, for some reason, reinforce this group, they have to essentially, they have to mitigate your fires, which would be very difficult. Which really they only have smoke to try and do, or maybe get fire superiority on you, but it'd be difficult with you already being a pre-planned position with a fixed machine gun. Okay, so you've negated their ability to maneuver and reinforce each other. Okay, so you've divided them. What we can do from here is we can use a terrain to our advantage. So we know upon contact that most people are either going to A, they're going to return fire immediately and close with, or B, they're going to return fire and try and maneuver. Okay, what I mean by that is if this was a near ambush, we all know what do you do in near ambush? Who all knows?
Then hand grenade.
Assault through range.
Yeah, assault through, right? You assault through, right?
Through.
But in this instance, you can use time and space to your advantage with the terrain married to that, to where you have divided the enemy in a way where they are compartmentalized. So you could say if you had a fire team here and a fire team here, you still have that V method that you guys were trying to do, but now you separated the enemy coming down this road into a very unorthodox ambush. We're not talking L shapes. We're not talking about linear. We're talking about a Polish ambush. If you know what a Polish ambush is, awesome. If you don't, you're about to learn. All right. So essentially what you're trying to do is you are making the enemy choose to either sit and fight or run or sit or what's the saying? Either stay in place or die in place or run away and die, right? If he decides that he wants to stay and fight, he is getting hit at least from one group here. Okay. He knows he can't run across the road because there's a machine gun. And even if he doesn't know, he tries and runs, he gets smoked by the machine gun. So you have eliminated his south, or let me do this in a different color. You've eliminated his ability to go, let's go purple. He cannot go south. He cannot go east. He cannot go west. Why? Because you put him in an L shape. He cannot go, he can go north, right? Maybe not directly north because of the road that we don't have to pick here, but you've only left him one option, was to run and die. Okay. Now, perfect world, a grain of salt. Imagine if you had a setup where this group over here, we'll for this, we'll say 1-1. This is 1-2 for argument's sake. They had clear lines of sight this way. So now the enemy is they are pinholed, right? They cannot go anywhere except from where they came, which would be this way. Because even if this group tries to go to the right, they run into 1-1. If they try and come down, they run into machine gun. If they try and run left, they run into 1-2. Or maybe not run into, but they are pursued by fire. Pursued by fire is essentially as 1-2. You're not chasing them with your feet. You're chasing them with bullets while maintaining your current position. That's one way we could have done an ambush, right? There's another way we could have done it, which is first rule of the infantryman, for those infantrymen out there: deception in all things. What does that mean? What? Some answer.
Make yourselves look larger than you are.
So that's one thing.
Use deception in everything you do.
Yeah, so use deception in everything you do, right? It's another way of saying it. But in this case, we're going to use a defense in depth. I could put a fire team right here. Yep, later, no wheels. And then when Rangers come in, well, bad here. Rangers come in, they're lolly-dotty-dotting. I'll take a few pot shots. I need to down at least one or two, right? Let me tag one or two guys. From there, I'm going to have a pre-planned position that I can run back to and set up, because this is a near ambush. What do people do in a near ambush? Turn and burn. They assault through. So if I have two guys here and two guys here, these two, they shoot their two guys. They pull back, and they can get with these guys, 2 + 2. Now you have 4 guys waiting. These dudes are more than likely, and we all know it. We've all seen it. People get super overzealous in video games. They want the kills, man. They're hungry for the kills. They're gonna try and run into here. What, unbeknownst to them, you have an ambush. You have a secondary ambush lying in wait, and you can rinse and repeat this process all the way through, right? You could even do it to where you have one PKM in here, right? And he's waiting, and they try and break this tree line, and then he just lights up the tree line. Now you fix the enemy, and the guys that bound back here, they now become a maneuver element, and they re-attack, right? It's plug and play. You use the terrain to your advantage, especially in complex terrain systems like Bellum has. So that was just a little tidbit. That's just to put something on your palate to think about outside of just your typical linear ambush, outside your typical what do you want to call it? L-shaped and linear ambushes. It's really the world is your oyster. You just got to get creative with it. You got to get creative with it and make sure that you have an idea of what you're going to do and that everyone understands what it is that you want to do. Because if you just say, "Hey, we're going to ambush them," cool, awesome. But what does that look like, right? Give a good intent. As a squad leader, say, "Hey, we're going to ambush them at this location. Once you shoot them, bound back 50 meters to a pre-planned position, bait them in. Before they know it, they've been nickeled and dimed, death by 1,000 cuts, and then it's over for them." Especially if you're Al-Zalaam. Al-Zalaam, that's where Al-Zalaam makes their money. If you're Rangers or Satyr, your best bet is to operate in groups and overwhelm the enemy with fire superiority and maneuver warfare. Al-Zalaam is more so death by 1,000 cuts, hit them where you can, and then kind of keep moving from there. Do I have any questions whatsoever? That was a lot. That was a whole lot of word vomit. Okay, I guess there's no questions. Sick nasty.
The only thing
what's your
go ahead.
In relation to splitting an offense, what would you say is the best counter to a split offense in relation to a complex ambush.
So you're asking me if I were to be on the receiving end of a split offense, what would I do?
Yes.
So it depends, right? So if I have enough firepower, I'm probably going to try and isolate one side and work one side, right? Because the backside of having, or the downside of having split offense is you have to be split yourselves in order to accomplish that, right? You have one fire team on the left,
naturally, you
one
have
fire
no
team on the
comms
right.
with the opposing side. So, what is your
It
best
wouldn't
counter?
be it wouldn't be no comms. It just you can't mutually support, right? If me and you were to set up two fire teams, one on each side of the road, me and you could still talk to each other, but the chances of us actually being able to support each other are very slim. So to counter that, or if me and you were being attacked by a split offense, we recognize we're getting hit from multiple angles. That means that the enemy's divided. Now we just have to decide what way do we want to go, and whatever way we go, we have to commit to it. Now there's something called avoid the surfaces, exploit the gaps. If we hit a surface, which is essentially you are
And
suppressed.
CDP1.
Yes, if you are hit
Yeah.
and so you're suppressed and you hit a surface, you need to break contact and keep probing for a gap. Now, that can look like a multitude of things. It can be, I'm just going to keep sending two-man teams or two-man buddy pairs, with 15, 20, 30, 50 meters of dispersion between them and try and find a hole in the enemy's defense or a hole in the enemy's sectors of fire. If they get within 50 meters of the enemy or 25 meters of the enemy, I'm going to ask them, yo, what route did you take? Let's start flowing our guys through there while maintaining a level of suppression, because we don't want them to know we found a gap, right? The magic hands. Everyone in here, for the most part, knows my magic hands analogy. Hey, looky over here. Look at my left hand. Look at my left hand. I'm doing all these things with my left hand. I'm snapping. I have fire in my hand. I'm a magician. I'm pulling out playing cards. What you don't know is I'm rearing back with my right hand to get you with a right hook and knock you out, right? So you need to preoccupy the enemy with like suppression, which is also a distraction. Once you find that gap, you exploit the hell out of that gap.
I got
Does that
a
make sense?
question when you're done
What's
with
up,
that one.
Souls?
I was just wondering, with the previous engagement, if I could get your perspective on what the action that was taken here. Because we technically did encounter a near ambush, but I felt like it was not safe to push through, and I was just wondering if you would reach the same conclusion.
Okay, give me a second. Let me open up your stream. He clipped it. Okay, let's go. Send it.
Brother. All right, so this is right when shit pops off.
Oh, it's buffering for
push
me.
us into cover, so we're not
frozen.
Just behind the guys in front of us getting shot at, and then it turns out they're right fucking here.
Okay, so those are. Yeah, so that's a near ambush. So you are stuck in between a rock and a hard place. You and the bad guy, it's like the Spider-Man meme. Everyone's pointing at each other. It's like, oh fuck. At this point, this is all about gunplay. Who's the more accurate shooter? Who can get the headshots? Who can be the best gamer and click those fucking, those one taps? Because what are you going to do here? You ain't going to break contact, right? You're not going to try and run left or right. The only option for you is to fight it out. You're in a knife fight. For sure. You there's nowhere for you to go. So yes, you would probably want to assault through in that situation.
Yeah. So I think I knocked that one guy, and then my teammates move up on the rock, sweep through, kill.
The problem is
that guy.
we
And
were
then I
getting
didn't wanna
good
keep
fire
pushing us-
out.
Yeah, I
Like,
didn't
we
want to
were
push us
getting good
across the
fire with
road
the
into
saw.
the tree line, because I would assume that there was more. Nobody came to push us, so then I tried to get us. I forget exactly. I think I'd try and push them further down through the village and have me hold this side, but when I walk up to the rock here, someone shoots me from, I don't fucking know, somewhere out here.
Yeah. You did good there, getting up to the building. The guys behind the rock, I was the saw gunner for Alpha there. The Satyr was flanking on our right side, right? So like when I said earlier that like 1-2 was ahead of us and engaged, basically got fucked up and had to pull back. Satyr chased them and then turned to their right and were enfilading us behind that rock. So we couldn't move to the buildings to assault through with you because we just got mass cast by that flanking element. It basically morphed into an L shape once 1-2 got pushed back.
That's right, yeah, because Alpha was, mass cast there, so I'd try to have my guys set up to watch Satyr sweep through them. But yeah, I felt like pushing down this hill was like a death trap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
it's-
no
it's-
idea how
it's
effective the
difficult.
ambush was. I had no idea. I was so cut off from communication. I thought everything just kind of went to shit. I did not know that y'all basically like lost to an entire squad size element.
Let's do. Let me see here. Is everyone in here TWS for the most part, or at least in the server? Let's bump over there because I can open up Reforger and actually give you a bird's eye view, and we can walk through this in Reforger. To be honest, so
yeah.
How's that
we'll
work?
just jump. We'll bump over there. What's up?
How's that work?
Just jump over.
TWS?
Let me message you. I
Go
sent.
in,
Okay, I just sent you.
Find a unit.
I just sent you a link to the Discord. Hop in there. We'll hop into Reforger over there, and I can give you guys a bird's eye view through screen sharing, and we can just walk the dog. We can do actual move player things on the ground, stuff, things of that nature. It'll be way easier than trying to visualize this through words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go to the Bellum training channel, y'all. I'll drop a link in here for anybody that needs it.
There, last to make sure everybody moves over.
Say again.
I'll say her last until everybody moved over.
I assume we're all moving over to the Bellum Gaming VC.
Correct, over in TWS. Yeah. Yeah, I dropped a link in the chat, in the text over here for anybody.
I got the TWS invite. Thank you.
All right.
All right, sweet.
It was a lot like the engagement started, and then once the engagement started, it almost sounded like you guys lost momentum, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to if somebody had dude, I tried messaging Clee. They're working on getting us free cam for the training cadre, so we can actually give you guys recordings so you could see what happened from both sides, the way Karmacut does it in his live streams.
Sick. Discord, why are you being up?
Alright, we are out. Everybody's left is just AFK now.
All right, perfect. All right, so we're all up. So let's do this. I'm streaming my screen. Oh, ban mods detected. That's not good. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm just gonna hop into our server, our training server. You can hop into the training server if you want, or you could just watch my screen. But we're gonna go through different scenarios. Here we go. Let everything build. All right, where are we at here? Okay. All right, so let's play the problem here. Let's say let's do a good one. Let's do a good Giza. Well, this was not bad. All right.
I gotta head out, guys. GG's.
Yep, later, bud.
Later, man.
Peace.
All right, so what specifically do you guys have questions on in terms of methodologies, TTPs, SOPs, things of that nature? Because we can hit it here. We can knock it out now while we have the facility to do so.
I'm not gonna lie. In hindsight, it is actually kind of weirdly difficult to set up an ambush with like a proper military force, because you're just my immediate thought when I'm using this in Satyr. Satyr is the worst damn faction to use an ambush for. They are built to just rush the fucking enemy.
Well, I mean, there's.
With all their
I'm not saying that's the reason why everything went to shit. I'm just saying my mentality when using Satyr is I want to just rush y'all. I just want to.
Yeah, you are very much at the mercy of the terrain.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's because you're letting terrain dictate your movement versus letting your movement dictate their terrain.
Yeah, so it's really dependent upon who you got, and are they competent enough to actually execute a well-planned ambush, right? So with Satyr, right? Satyr has the benefit of having a semi-automatic grenade launcher. The amount of damage you can do with that thing in the right hand is diabolical.
When it
Yeah,
works.
sometimes like the best thing is like literally just to have like I think when like the first ambush, we literally had the grenade launcher be the signal for the ambush to start because literally just they have a perfect view as soon as they start unloading.
You should always
chaos
open your
starts.
ambushes. You should always open your ambushes with closed bolt weapons.
Yeah, well, the first one time I had like 5 people, and I think that's all I had. So I think we just said fuck it.
Okay, so let's work through this. So let's say, here we go. Let's get some weird guys, right? So let's say this is the bad guys, all right? So these guys, they are patrolling la-di-da-di-da. As they patrol, you have a machine gun set up, and this is what I meant by like splitting the terrain. So maybe this will help you guys visualize it. And bear with me, this isn't going to be perfect, but it's better than some of the stuff we had. So we have a machine gunner for all intents and purposes. I hope they don't shoot him. Okay, they don't see each other. All right, so you have this machine gunner, and this machine gunner, he has the PDF down the road like we talked about. From there, you could have a fire team behind this hill, and then you could have another fire team up here. Okay, so now, right now, granted, this is a desert map. There's not a lot of vegetation, but for just learning purposes, we have this nice little V setup. This machine gunner decides to open up. He shoots along this direction. We now see, right? We can now see that these guys have one or two options. They either run to the left. What they don't know is there's an ambush up there. Run to the right. What they don't know is there'll be an ambush waiting over there. Just imagine there's a lot more trees. They can't run forward. And if they try and run backwards based off the terrain, and this is what I mean, like don't let the terrain deny you certain methodologies or tactics just because it's difficult or it's hard. Use the terrain to your advantage. In this case, you have
Can anybody else hear War right now?
Nope.
War, you just cut out, brother.
Yep. Yeah, we're daddy cut out.
Does anyone else like have his stream like lagged all fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of lag. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit.
Our server was flagged by security. I just took care of it. It was all the new people joining. It was seen as suspicious behavior, so that may have impacted something here.
Everyone have that weird little lapse?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you cut out for
now we can hear
for the
you.
group.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you'll have like this weird little what do you want to call it? You'll have a enemy put in a dilemma. Now, I like using these ambushes over the L shape or the linear. I'm just gonna delete these guys. Well, hey, actually, fuck it. Let's let it play out. Let's use the AI and see what happens. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be perfect.
I'm expecting an absolute shit show.
Let's play it out. All right.
Yeah. The Reforger guys, once they run out of like whatever, they'll just fucking run away.
So what we can do is let's get a machine gun team. We'll make it super simple. So I'll tell them, do I have the mods for this? Let's go to edit. No, edit properties, right? Can I make them stay in place? Whatever. All right, so these guys I'll put to suppress, right? They're going to suppress. All right, start shooting, dickheads.
Amazing.
They usually don't spot each other until like 80 meters about.
Oh, I don't think they can see each other. Okay, so here what we'll do is we'll
yeah, you got that.
Make it easier like this.
Defilade there.
Terrain in their way.
Back to the MSR.
Let's go.
Concealment more than defilade.
They take the fastest route there.
There we go.
There they go. You see some.
As the crow flies.
Well, you gonna shoot them?
No, he's gonna look at them.
Get up to PL.
All right.
Those are aggroed for some reason. How the guys get aggroed?
And so, boom, boom. Comms. Imagine comms, right? Comms. So look. AI is starting to show what a lot of people do. They get down. They might try and see cover. They're fixed in place. You have your ambush team, or not even your ambush team, but like a maneuver element. They have the angles. They have the high ground. All right, let's just say this is the ambush. Just say this is the group that we want to push. So let's do a force move. All right. So hey, 1-1, action left, flank left to right. They're not going very far. This is what it should look like. Suppressing, you have them divided. They can't go left, they can't go right. You got 2 suppressing elements. So these guys continue their movement. This is pretty accurate for Bellum too, because motherfuckers just be shooting. Tell me I'm lying. Now let's go to search and destroy. Let's see if I can get them to be a little bit more aggressive in nature. Bump it up to veteran. He's being retarded. So basically we're on the flank, right? We get to the flank. And now, is this a perfect flank? No. But they're not looking at me. They have no idea I'm over here. And then now, this is important. Who do you shoot first? The RPG gunner? RPK gunner? Or another RPG gunner? Like, who determine is the most threat, right?
RPK.
Alright, so let's go for the RPK gunner. Continuing round, apparently. And I'm out of bullets. This is good. This is good.
The best soldier.
Maybe I'm just... He's dancing!
Yo!
John Wick.
You spin your ass, dude.
Bro.
Dang. Alright, well, I mean, they would have been dead. We can all agree. And fuckers are smoke check. It is what it is. Alright. But all that to say, hey, look. Be creative with your shit, man. So there's two things you need to know. There is the art of war and the science of war. The science of war is knowing the technical applications, right? How far can this weapon system engage? What's my rate of fire? What's the caliber? Things of that nature, right? The tactical side, or the art of war, is taking the science and then using it as your brush on a canvas on how can I take the technical knowledge, add in the tactics, and create a symphony of just chaos and destruction. It comes with practice too, right? It definitely comes with practice. But that's it. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna stick around in here, probably just get my Reforger on if anyone wants to stick around. But if you guys have any questions about tactics or Bellum related things, or just you guys just want to get together and just practice some tactics in general, let me know. I'll be in here all night. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. I know it's a weeknight. Y'all got to go to work or school or whatever you nerds do. But that's all I got for you guys.
Do you mind going back to where you were for just like two minutes maybe?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry about that, man.
No, you're good. You're good.
But just like if how it's set up originally, if the AR could see down the road and like that's your point of ambush, it looks like the elements on the flanks of the MSR maybe were like the enemy was in between them, but there was a good amount of height offset. Would you have them engage at that point? Because my thought is that maybe they would take I can't think of the right fucking word, but just like friendly fire after the rounds hit the dirt first.
Say that one more time. I was trying to follow what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so basically you have like a T, and the enemy is at where the bottom part of the T meets the top part, and on the right and left side of the top of the T you have your friendly forces, but like one of them's on high ground and one of them's on low ground. And I was just wondering if in like that original scenario, if you would in fact open up at that point, or if you'd be too worried about hitting your friendlies.
Yeah, in the game, not worried too much because so are you asking gameisms or real world?
Yeah, gameisms.
Gameisms, I wouldn't give a fuck, dude. I'm shooting over friendlies. I don't care. I not saying that their lives don't matter, but in all regards, it really don't do not
especially
matter
with
that
Bellum
much.
with the reflection, it's safer.
Yeah.
Vampirism, whatever the fuck it is.
So
but okay, that's all I really had.
Okay. Anyone else got anything?
On the IRL part, souls, what you brought the 15 degrees rule would be possible because of the higher terrain, but sketchy.
Gotcha.
Like, high ground can give you the 15 degrees rule if you shoot overhead, but
Got it.
it's still a risky move. Like,
For sure. That makes
in
sense.
In Canada, we lost a guy in training because of overhead fire. In live, it was a live exercise, and that guy got around. So it's still very dangerous, but sometimes it's possible to do it in a worse scenario, like to have that 15 degrees rule.
Gotcha.
And you're being able to do that. But yeah.
Appreciate that.
And what you explained earlier, like the bait tactics, it's a tactics that the Russian developed to counter the maneuver warfare of the NATO. If I can remember correctly, I think it's called like the bag of fire tactics, and it's basically exactly what you explained earlier.
Yep,
back
that's
when
where I
we
learned
are
it
in that's what you were thinking about.
That's where I learned it from, because the Russians know how I don't want to say aggressive we are, but they know our stuff is literally posted on the internet. Our doctrine is posted on the internet, so it's easy to like create a words. Someone give me words right now. A counter. There we go. Thank you. A counter to it. So yeah. Just you literally draw them in, and then when you draw them in, so how do I explain this? Actually, I can do it because I'm still streaming this thing. All right, so imagine, if you will, you have a defense, right? Your defense is set up. We'll use a fire team. So you have this fire team, and this fire team. Okay. Did they die? What losers. All right, so you have your 3 fire teams. And imagine you have an enemy that is moving from up here down here. Up here is going to be the Americans or NATO, and we are attacking these blue rectangles. What happens is, or what the Russians developed was, they will purposely have, right, one of these groups bound back to a pre-planned defensive position and let us take that position. But they're going to make us pay for it with, a few casualties. But now, what did we just put ourselves in once we took that ground?
Box.
An L shape, right? So they took our tactics and they're trying to use it against us, but in more a defensive manner than an offensive manner. They're making L shapes defensively versus we make L shapes offensively. So they now use our momentum and our own violence of action to put us in a position where now, sure, we took the terrain and we have the ground, but now we're getting hit from 2 flanks, 2 fronts versus the 1, right? And then they can push back, reclaim that terrain because they're fighting a much more smaller unit due to the casualties. And then say, oh no, this side's getting attacked. Same thing, L shape. This side gets pushed. Same thing. Now you're in a Polish ambush, right? So a lot of people don't understand this, or they've never heard of it before, and when they first hear it, they can't believe that that's a thing. I'll do it. Bro, watch this. Next playtest, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and you'll see how fucking effective it is for people who don't know that they're getting drawn in. They'll sit there and they'll keep pushing the fight, and then they're just going to get their doonies taken.
They're what? Oh, from the MREs?
No, they're going to get their cheeks clapped.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about those Lorna Dunes from the MREs.
No.
Doonies, dungarees.
Gotcha.
Dungarees.
Never heard that before.
But that's really all I got for the training night, guys. I'm just going to stand here if anyone wants to roll some Reforger. Let's go. I have the COE2 mod set up, so we can just create a mission, go forth and conquer.
I'll probably be back later tonight, but thank you for the session, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. That was fun.
GG's, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see here.
I've got about 45 minutes to kill. Me personally.
Okay.
You don't have to plan around me, but just bear that in mind.
I think after this, I'm gonna build those slides for tomorrow for the community town hall.
Could I hop in?
Yeah, man. There's no one saying that you can't. Hell yeah, man. Hop in, man.
Do we wanna just stay here since we're here now, or drop down to Reforger? I can move everybody. I can just grab us all and move us.
Yeah, grab us to Reforger.
I say I can.
Or we
Yeah,
just
there
do
we go.
one
I
at a
got it. I got it.
time? Okay, cool.
Well, shit.
I'll just start dragging people.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
I thought I could like click and drag and highlight everybody and move everybody. I guess it's one at a time. That's what I was screwing up.
If you guys see F9, hit F9 so I can get this get the AO set up for us.
Oh, your boy ain't even in game yet.